I Like to Smoke podcast, episode 1. This is not a trial run. This is the real thing. Episode 1. From here, we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. I know it's off to a sketchy start here. Alright. That'll work. This is called the I Like to Smoke podcast. I'm your host. My name's Dustin Smith. Go by Dustin Quack on here. There's a funny story behind that. I'll tell you later. I'm joined today by my buddy Kevin Schrader. He's a musician. He was my dad's buddy or whatever. And, anyway, he lives up the road from me. We've been talking about doing this for a while. This ain't no just we decided to do it thing. This has been in the works for about 6 months now. And I wanted to be as professional as possible, which I know it's hard right now. Why? Because we're not professional. Well, we will be. That was Kevin. As soon as this song goes off, Kevin's going to join me on camera. This is our intro song, and he's got to be able to stop it. So, we got the shirts as well. Dustin Quack. I'm building this brand, guys. This is my brand. I made this logo. I got this logo tattooed on me. This is my brand, you know? And I need your guys to like this shit, share it, subscribe, all that shit. Come on. Just unplug the top. What's up, Big Kev?
Don't know it, Duck.
Well, where do we start, man? I got a few notes here. We can start out by saying, we're not professional.
I'm definitely not.
We're not professional. I had some issues with my pussycat the past couple of days. I'll get into that. It was big WrestleMania weekend, WrestleMania 39. You don't know if you knew about that or whatever. It sucked. I mean, it's fucking wrestling. Might like it if you know. Big news though. The owner of the WWE, everybody knows who Vinnie Mac is, Vince McMahon. He finally decided to sell. He sold it to Endeavor, the same group that owns the UFC. And a lot of people think that means they're merging. It's not. It just means they got the same owner, you know. But he got 49% control, so he got $9 billion out of it. So
he needed some more money.
He's doing pretty good there.
He needed more money.
He's doing better than Donald Trump in here, boss.
Yeah, he is doing better than Donald.
At least he ain't on trial or whatever. I don't know. You got to check out his mustache. He's got a funky looking mustache. Vince looks funny with a mustache. All right. I don't know. We're big UFC fans. I don't know if you guys have heard of Trevor Peek. If you're from around here, you've definitely heard of Trevor Peek. And if you're a UFC fan, you're going to hear about Trevor Peek if you hadn't already. Because he's, I think he's 7-0 or 8-0 with 7 or 8. However many fights he's had the same amount of knockouts in the first round. Well, I think one of them was a second round knockout. But he's had, out of his 8 fights, he's had 8 wins and 8 knockouts. And I met the dude. You know, he's a pretty cool guy.
Sand Mountain boy doing good.
He's got some shirts for sale. As a matter of fact, they say, what did they say? Straight out of Sand Mountain. You know him, straight out of Compton shirts. He's got some that say straight out of Sand Mountain. I was going to talk about, getting this podcast going. Like I said, it's been about a 6-month ordeal. I had to wait on YouTube. I had to design a logo, get a backdrop there. And anyways, we wanted to get into some deep shit, but we're not going to start there. You know what I mean? Let's see. My uncle, I don't know if he'd want me to tell the story or not, but I don't know if you ever seen anybody get run over with a forklift. My uncle seen somebody get run over with a forklift at work last night. Didn't kill him, didn't break nothing. They probably gonna sue, but I mean that's some shit. At my job now, I haul trailers from one spot to the next or whatever, and I had a jack stand fall on me, not on me, and the trailer I put in, and there's a fork truck inside it. Fell, messed the fork truck up in the trailer, But they determined it wasn't my fault, honestly, which it wouldn't, but yeah. That was about 2 months in, man. That guy said he'd been doing that shit for 19 years, and that's the first time that's ever happened. And he has since retired. No joke, true story. Let's see. Yeah, my pussycat, man. I've had my pussycat Rat. I was hoping to get him on the video. He usually likes to do my social media shit. I've had him for 15, 16 years now. He was my granny's cat. And anyways, I'll show you a picture of him. You'll see him. You know, I was off. Today's Wednesday. I was off Monday and Tuesday, and Monday felt like shit. I'd worked all weekend. You know, 312, and I was tired. And he kept trying to mess with me. I won't let him in the house. He kept trying to mess with me at the door, and I was getting aggravated at him. I was like, quit my wrist. And anyways, later on, I went and got some sardines, and I usually get sardines in brine, but they didn't have those. They had the sardines and soybean oil,
I like him, but
and they were good. They were good. But I always give him like the juice and shit. And I think he might have been allergic. I don't know if he's allergic to soybeans or what, but like I didn't think he was gonna make it. Like Monday night or Tuesday morning, I guess you'd say about 3, 4, 5 a.m. I didn't think he was gonna make it. He was struggling for hours. You know, I really didn't think he was gonna make it. But I don't know if it was that or if he might have got spider bitten. I seen his little hangout spot where he hangs out, and there's a damn black widow spider like 6 inches from it. I killed it, and I told him you got to find you a different spot.
yeah,
What do you think about the caps, Kev?
I like him.
Had a couple different versions made. This is the original one right here, but I like the new ones better than the one he's got on. Yeah, I got the shirts made. I even got I'm trying to do this shit legit, man. I even got a hoodie made, which I'm not so sure about the logo on the back. That's not Heath Ledger though. That's me. You know, painted up like him. I don't know about that one, but regardless, it is what it is.
Well, you can't be the Joker and the Duck. Man.
Right. And I am the Duck.
You are the Duck.
Yeah. Should I tell them the Ducks and Quack story? I'll tell you the Ducks and Quack story if you hadn't heard it. I'm sure everybody's seen Talladega Nights. Y'all know Ricky Bobby, how his daddy, you know, told him if he wasn't first, he was last. You know, he was just high. I was just high when I said it. My daddy told me some shit like that. When he was just high one time when I was a kid, he said, you know your name was supposed to be Duxton Quack. Your mama didn't know how to spell it. Come out Dustin Kyle. Your name's Duxton Quack. Quack, quack, quack. Anyways, that's where the name come from. My daddy was a kick-ass individual. He was a legend around from where we're at, and Kevin can attest to that. He was Kev's manager. Kev, he's a bit of a musician, you know. He plays music. My daddy was his fucking manager, you know. Anyways,
he never got me any gigs though.
No. I tell you what, man, he recorded a single at Steve's house one time called "Got Me by the Balls." I've heard the story, man. I've never seen it. You want something to drink, Kev?
No, I'm good.
My mouth's getting dried out.
Have you seen these drones flying around up here?
Mm-mm.
I cannot believe you have not seen them, man.
No, really.
They're flying over Sand Mountain.
I've seen fucking fighter jets out the ass. I see them every day.
These are drones. I don't know what the FBI's got drones flying around for, but I think they're wasting their time.
Hell yeah, they ain't gonna find nothing in my house.
You're kind of blocking my view.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to. There's our ashtray. It is the I Like to Smoke podcast. We smoke. Thought I'd throw the logo in there. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out later. Yeah, sorry. See, I don't know. We can put that out of the picture for now.
Yeah, Duck.
Put it in front of me. Duck, goose. There we go. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I'm like kind of a conspiracy theorist. Like, you know, I don't know. Should we get into this? I don't necessarily believe in flat Earth, but I don't believe. I don't believe we've been to the moon and all that shit. We won't get into all that shit, man. Religion, conspiracies. There's a friend of mine. He sent me a video last night. It was all about numbers. It's kind of like that movie, The Number 23. And I don't know about all that shit, man. But I will give this guy a shout out. I used to watch this YouTube channel. You should check him out, called Wits It Gets It. And he's a big conspiracy theorist. And I don't know. He's
bigger than Alex Jones?
Nah, I'm not. No.
Oh, okay.
But he's like the next level down. He's one peg below Alex Jones.
Joe Rogan.
I don't know. Maybe they're famous here. He's as far as not being famous, he's at the top of the list, not being famous. They're more well known for sure. And Alex Jones, I mean, anybody sneak in goddamn what you call it, one of them things they had, them devil worshiping shit, like, hey, you know, I don't think there's nobody going out conspiracy theory in this nut. I like Alex Jones though. Alex Jones fan.
Me too.
We both like Alex Jones. We both like music. Me and Kev, we've become pretty good friends. My daddy passed about 5-6 years ago now. Anyways, yeah, I miss him. He misses him. And, like sometimes when we hang out and shit, it's almost like my dad's in the room. He puts off some of my dad's energy, and I probably put off some of my dad's energy. You know, they were a lot alike in a lot of ways, and me and him as well. But I've got these ideas. Like I want to have the closing song. Say we had an opening song. I want to have the closing song to be "Closer" by Kings of Leon, but I don't have the CD, and I can't use. I only have internet on my phone. I don't have internet at home, so you know what I mean. That I could figure it out. There's ways around it and shit, but I just hadn't done it yet. But this has just been a test run, so I'd have some content out here. The I Like to Smoke podcast. How you think we're doing, Gail?
I think we're doing fine. You're doing most of the talking.
I noticed that.
That's one thing I like.
If
But me and Norman did play a lot of music together, and we smoked a lot of beer, and we had a good time. But we never did really play no shows. But I've been involved in the bluegrass music for about 40 years.
you gonna hear him play?
I've been around a while, and I'll come back on the future shows and maybe do some.
He didn't bring his banjo today, but he can play anything that's got strings on it. And if y'all, I don't know, if y'all give this video 25 likes, he might whip it out on the next one. You know what I mean? We'll start low, shoot for 25 likes. And let me say this while I'm thinking about it. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. All that shit, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Can't do it without that.
Hey, we need your support. I'd like to take this. I want 1 million subscribers, man. We got to start. I've got less than 100 now, but I tell you what, I've had this channel for 10 years nearly. It's going on 10. It's like 9 years, and I just have kind of got serious about it the past 6 months, but I hadn't put anything out because we've been building up to it. It's been a process, you know. This shit didn't just happen, you know. I'm trying to do it as professional as possible, but like this, we're just learning, you know. We're learning as you go.
And this studio is kind of like Jamaica, like being in Jamaica, something like that. I mean, it's just really nice.
Hell yeah. Hey, if we need some pole dancers, you know, for the next show or whatever, you know, if y'all are interested.
Yeah, our nudist colony would be all right too.
But so we live in Flat Rock, Alabama, old town on Sand Mountain. My nanny used to call it the ass end of the world, and I don't know if I call it that or not, but I mean it's not New York City, I'll tell you that much. It's probably different.
New York City.
It's probably a little bit different.
Get a row.
It's probably a little bit different New York City out here, you know.
You're not even allowed to say that with me around.
It might not even be. I bet it's different out here than it is in Chicago.
I would say so.
Hey, Sand Mountain's got a fucking reputation of being a fucking hard ass place. I know people that's lived all over the world, and by God, they all remember Sand Mountain. You know,
Yeah, they couldn't wait to get the hell away from it.
I've heard that's what you got to do.
Make some money.
But a little bit about me. I'm 31 years old, going on 32 this year. I drive a yard dog for a job, and this guy plays music for a job, and we fucking hang out when we can. You know, I think we fucking killed the Ducks and Quack. The I Like to Smoke podcast. I think. Hey, episode 1. What do you think?
I think it's a go.
Y'all like, share, and subscribe, guys. Thanks. Oh yeah, man.